Hey everybody, Dr. Wenzel, Brentwood MD. Welcome to video 3 of a 3-part video series all about making a comeback after the age of 50. In video 1, we talked about managing and optimizing your energy levels and your mindset. In video 2, we talked about the critical importance of optimizing your neurohormonal environment. In this video, it's all about eating better, moving better, and recovering better. This is all bringing it home and optimizing the way that we train, the way that we eat, and the way that we recover. This is very critical, comprehensive overview of these last 3 critical components. Number 1, we are what we eat. We have got to improve the way we eat if our ambition is to perform as a human at a higher level. And for essentially the span of the debate of what is the best diet, it has always been about what is the best diet. And I have spent a lot of time in this space, and the punchline is it is vastly more important to discuss a higher order question, which is not so much what should we be eating, but when we should be eating. When we really dig into how humans are designed optimally based on our physiology and our biochemistry to manage energy input and store and burn and intermediate forms of energy, we really need long periods of time where we are not in a fed state. We need to be in a fasted state. In general, a 16-8 split every day of the week, if you can, or as many days as you can, is ideal. When we eat should be our priority over what we should eat. Now, when we do open our mouth, improving the quality of foods we eat, which is basically stay away from processed foods. The more processed, the further away from ideal. So whole or real food. Move better. We have got to move in a way that both gives us the upside of increased performance without the downside, which is injury. We cannot move in a way where we get injured. And we need to maximize our efforts to get the upside. High and low intensity training is far more effective and lower risk of injury than moderate exercise. A HIIT workout or walking down the park is far more effective than running on a treadmill. It's not that running on a treadmill is bad, it's just that most people will not reach their goals, whatever they may be, on the treadmill. You're far better off doing high intensity training or something low intensity like walking, and really minimizing or really being thoughtful about what type of moderate exercise. This is where the wear and tear, long, medium intensity runs, jogging, if you want to run, sprint. There's a reason most people don't sprint, because it's hard. That's what we should be doing. That's what we're designed to do. We're powerful, fast, explosive creatures. The next thing is, in moving better, we have to fix our biomechanics, then load. Listen, if we have bad form, which is another way of saying our biomechanics are off, if we load an angle that's wrong, this is where injury sets in. If you can't see your own swing, get a trainer. If your trainer can't help you, get a physical therapist who can understand and is well rooted in proper biomechanics. Once you fix that, then you load it. All that is great, but we have to recover. Every elite level performer has an off season. It is delusional to think that we can perform at a high level nonstop without an off season. We have got to have periods of intentional recovery time. Otherwise, we will get diminishing returns and we will have to compensate. And this is where we pick up bad behaviors and bad patterns that ultimately take us further away from our long-term goal. And there's no more powerful recovery tool that we have as a human other than sleeping. I've been talking a lot about sleep. It is vastly, and debatably, sleep is more important. I'm not sure, but it's at least equally important. Many people would argue that it's more important than diet and exercise combined, because if you're not recovering, you very quickly have a slippery slope of diminishing return on the training, on the willpower, the discipline to eat the right way. Sleep is the greatest return on your investment, and you have to have an integrated high-level sleep strategy if you want to make a comeback after 50. The other thing we need to be focused on for recovering better is active recovery over passive recovery. Active recovery is on a day off. It doesn't mean sitting on the couch. That would be passive recovery. Active would be just take a walk. That's far more beneficial in a form of recovery, in a low intensity exercise, to actually be in a recovery state. The only time passive recovery is a good strategy is if you're injured. That's the caveat. So listen, I hope this has been useful to you. This is a quick touch point on the most critical things that you have got to master if making a rally cry, a comeback at 50 is a priority of yours. And I hope that it is. I hope that if you're not 50, you look at this as optics and a plan to blow right through 50 and not stop. And if you are 50 or over 50, you're infused with hope that this is actually possible. It's completely possible, and I hope this video series has helped you. Take it to whoever you need to get on your team to get this going. I wish you the best. Until we meet again, take care.